Hey guys, welcome back. I don't know about you, but I love the Victoria's Secret Angel Show. And I always have loved Victoria's Secret makeup. It's bronzy, it's sexy. So I'm gonna be showcasing today my take on the Victoria's Secret fashion show makeup. If you wanna see how I created this look, keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. All right, enjoy. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna start with a sheer to medium coverage foundation. This is Nars Sheer Glow, and it gives that glowy look that Victoria's Secret models are all about. I'm just gonna start long downward strokes on the skin. Same thing on the other side. Whatever's left in the sponge, you want to bring down onto the neck. Just a little bit in the diamond shape. Then I'm going to move on to my highlighting liquid, and this is the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops with a duo fiber brush. Get it nice and even on the bristles. And then I'm going to place it anywhere that I want to create highlight. Skin. Once you do the cheekbones, you're going to hit the nose. Up by your brow bone, whatever's left. Not a lot of product there. Next, we're going to use the Almond foundation stick from Bobbi Brown. And this works on a variety of skin tones. Take a little bit onto the jawline and the tiniest bit down the sides of the nose. Then you're gonna pull back your hairline so you can see my skin is tight. I'm gonna use that same duo fiber brush and I'm just gonna melt that into the skin. So I'm making sure to blend on both edges of the color, so that way I have a seamless transition from where it goes, it starts and it finishes. Okay, and when you get to the nose, you're gonna switch back to your beauty blender. It's too small of an area to use with a big brush like that. Your beauty blender already has your foundation color in there, so it's gonna soften the nose contour a lot. And here, you're just gonna kind of like tap. And now I'm gonna go back to concealer, and I like to do that so sometimes if you start with concealer and then do your highlight, you can kind of see the edges of where the highlight ends. When you do it in this order, you get much more of that seamless look, like that glow is just coming from within. So I'm gonna go in with Moisture Cover Concealer from MAC. It's a little bit more on the sheer side, so it helps me to kind of get a nice base. And then if you're having like a week where you don't get a lot of sleep or you just need a little extra help underneath the eyes, you can use something a little bit firmer or maybe a highlighter to kind of brighten the tone. And under the eye, I'm just tapping. The next thing we're gonna do is brows, and I'm just gonna comb the brow hair up and out. The look on this is defined but still fluffy, so if you start with a gel, it helps just to define the brow hair. And then I'm going in with a colored brow gel so that any brow hair that I might have that's a little bit lighter, more blonde, or more sparse starts to stand out. And then I'm gonna go in with a brow marker, and this one's from MAC. I really love this product because it's a really great way to cheat the look of more brow hair instead of brow product. So it's duo-sided. I'm gonna use the side that looks like this. It's like a little sponge tip. I'm gonna use it just to create more shading where my hair is a little bit more sparse. Okay. Then I'm gonna switch to the other side, which is a pen, and I'm gonna draw the look of little hairs. So you wanna use really light pressure, don't push in too much, and you're just gonna go in the same direction as the hair. And then you mimic little strokes. It doesn't have to be perfect because your hair is not perfect. It actually will look more real if you just kind of have the same direction and go with the flow. We can cut that. Okay. All right. Then I'm just going to use a little bit of a cream shadow. This is a paint pot from Mac. It's called IndianWood, and it's a cream. So if you're a minimalist, you want something easy, this product is for you because you can use your fingers with it. You're just going to tilt your chin up, raise your brows. And this is a really pretty, like, burnished gold. It looks really good on a variety of skin tones, and this gives you that whole bronze bombshell look that you see so often with the Victoria's Secret models. So I'm just taking it most intense on the lash line and blending up. Then we're gonna switch to the Norvina palette from Anastasia. And I'm gonna use the Dreamer color from the Anastasia palette right up by the eyebrow. Then we're gonna take a fluffy brush, fluffy crease brush from Stilazzi, and I'm going to use a color from the palette called Incense. I'm going to raise my eyebrows so I can find the crease, start in the outer corner. This is not a super dark look, so that medium tone in the crease set against those bronzes really help to pop. So I'm keeping it in the outer half, outer 3/4 of the eye, and then you can switch directions with your brush and pull it out a little bit for that wing. Then we're going to switch to my favorite tool for under the eye, my favorite sponge tip applicator. And I'm going to use the same color, the Incense, to create some smoke under the eye. And then just for an additional extra pop on the eye, I'm actually going to use a highlighting powder from Milani. And this is called Strobe Light Sun Glow. And again, I'm going to use it with my fingertip right in the center of the eye to get that gold to really come through. And then you can see when you add these elements of light, that medium color suddenly looks a little bit darker. You see more depth. So you don't always have to go super dark with your eyeshadow in order to get a dramatic look. Then I'm going to finish with a little bit of eyeliner on top. And it's going to be more of like a smoky wing. It's not super sharp. So I'm going to start with a brown pencil. This is actually a lip pencil from MAC called Chestnut. And I'm just going to pull the skin tight, raise my brows, and go from the outside in. So you can see a little thicker on the outer corner, and then it fades in. And then I'm just going to pull it out to give a little bit of a wing. I'm looking for this outer shape to match with the shape of my underneath eyeliner. And then I'm using the end of my brow as a guide so I could see what angle to pull that line up. All right, and that's how you get your makeup to look more tailored to your features instead of your wing. If you ever have a problem with your winged eyeliner kind of looking at a strange angle, or if it never looks even, start looking for those points to guide you, and you'll get a better symmetry with your eyeliner. Then I'm gonna go in with a blending brush. This is from Morphe. And this is a really big blending brush that I can use to just soften that edge and make it look more perfect. I'm a huge fan of keeping your eyes open when you do the makeup so that you don't get any lines. I'm gonna finish with a little bit of eyeliner. This one is a gel liner from Stilazzi. It's called Jet. And that's just to define the baseline of that winged liner so that it pops a bit more. And then finish with generous amounts of mascara. Then just to set that under eye and blend the inner highlight a bit more, I'm going to take a little bit loose translucent setting powder under the eye, just to make everything stable and secure. And you can see it blends that inner highlight a bit more so you don't see as rough of a transition. Let's finish with blush and lips. And the blush goes further back. So not on the round part of the apple, but a little bit more on the diagonal. Kind of the same angle that we did that temple contour. All right. Then we're gonna finish with lip color. And for this look, it's kind of pink and pouty, but also see-through a bit. So I'm gonna start with a lip crayon from Bite. And I'm gonna just put that on the outer half of the lip edge. If you keep your lips relaxed when you're putting lip liner on, and if you want to create a sort of lined, fuller look, keeping the lips relaxed allows that lip pencil to just glide ever so slightly over the edge and make your lips look fuller. And then I'm going to go in with a super girly, soft, clear pink gloss, and this is from Kiko. Just for a little extra pop, and because we can, I'm going to finish with a little more highlighter. And maybe a little bit on the nose. All right, and there you have it. So I'm going to list all of the products below. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, and I will see you soon.